Chapter 11. Nothing brings two people closer together than the act of making love, except, of course, for how said people respond when said act is interrupted, especially by a ringing phone. Farah rolls off him and reaches for the phone. Michael stretches his arms and brings his hands behind his head. "This better be good," she says into the receiver. "It's bad." "Joachim." Michael sits up in the bed. "Where are you?" she asks. "Can't say. Can't tell." "Come here." "Can't. Cops are waiting for me there and at my apartment. You have to meet me someplace." "Where?" "Anywhere. But it has to be soon. I feel like I'm gonna pass out." Farah tilts the receiver down and asks Mike where they should meet him. Michael shrugs, gets off the bed and starts to dress. She thinks for a moment. "You have no idea where you are?" Joachim breathes deep to right his mind. "I'm about 2 blocks north of Battery Park." "Good. Just keep yourself together. I'll be waiting." He hangs up the phone and starts staggering like a drunken man towards the park. Farah fills Michael in on the situation as she dresses. Michael pulls on the last of his clothes and is waiting for her. Looking back, she can't imagine it happening any other way, but while in the moment the ringing phone made her jump, she looks at Michael as it rings again. She picks up the receiver. "Hello?" Silence. "Hello?" "Hiya, Miss," the deep voice of her father says. She sits on the bed. A chill runs up her spine, making her hair feel like straw. For once in her life, words fail her. "Dad?" She finally manages to squeak out. There is a silence that communicates the tension each of them feels. "I don't have much time. Meet me under the FDR Drive at 20th Street. I don't know if I can do that. Please, Farah. Just meet me there in 10 minutes. I have to talk to you." "Then talk." A sigh comes through the phone. "I have to see you just once, and then you'll never have to hear from me again." Another silence. Farah looks to Mike, who's staring at her as she sits connected to her father via communicative fiber optics. The chill ceases in her, as she could feel her father's warm love reach for her through the phone. Her soul is touched by the thickest bond she has, that to her dad. She closes her eyes. "Give me 15 minutes and I'll be there." "I'll be waiting." He hangs up. She sits with the phone to her ear a moment more, listening to the silence, waiting for the last of her father's essence to be brought to her. She moves her hand to the phone and returns the receiver to its place. She turns to Michael as she puts on her boots. "You have to go to Joachim."